This is Soraya. She's a 31-year-old woman attempting this content creation thing.
Okay. So, I realized that I have never done a get ready with me, get to know me. So, I'm gonna do that while I do my makeup with y'all. Some fun facts about me. I am 31. I was born in Japan. I was raised by my father, and I have a wonderful stepmother. My mom died at a very young age. I was 10 going on 11. I had to bury her on my 11th birthday. Currently single and dating. Thing is, with dating, especially being like a plus size woman, right? You have to figure out who's in it for certain things, especially the people who like trying to talk to you now when they had the opportunity back in the day, you know? Trying to navigate that. Speaking of, I've always been a plus size girl. However, over the past 2 years, I have lost almost 90 pounds. Still got a way to go, but that is my health journey. I don't have any children. I have 4 brothers, 1 sister, and 2 stepsisters. So 7 in total, 8 including me. I am the baby of everyone. Me and my closest biological sibling are 12 years apart. I have a stepsister who is just a few years older than me. All of my siblings have children. Every last one of them. I'm the only one left standing. Hold it strong, baby. I do not intend to have kids until I'm married. I am a God-fearing woman, and I navigate my dating just like that as well. If you do not believe in God, don't even look my way. I love to dance, as you can see from my profile. Outside of like going to the gym and stuff, I love to go to dance classes at Dance 411. That's like one of my favorite pastimes to do. I didn't learn to do makeup until I was in college, and I mean good in college, like almost my junior year. I was always the one who was like, no, not even a brow. I do makeup, I would say, very well now. And I only do makeup for like my mom and sometimes my stepsisters. I don't like to play in people's face. Over the past couple years, I have learned to thrive in my femininity. I've always been a tomboy growing up. Getting older, I really wanted to be soft. So I have started romanticizing every single part of my life. So let's just say I go into the grocery store, I make sure I am very intentional with talking to the clerk. So instead of saying, hey, how you doing? Like a natural response, I will get off my phone and I will look them in their eyes and go, how are you doing today? And that's when they'll actually take the time to stop and think like, how am I doing? And be like, have a real human interaction versus going through the motions. To me, that is romanticizing a part of your life, making everything soft, making other people's life soft. Really caring about feelings and being grateful, having the gratitude. All of that to me falls under the spectrum of femininity and being soft. With that being said, the other thing that I do to romanticize and make my life soft, I make sure that my undergarments always match. I like to get dolled up and do my makeup and things like that, but I am more of a fresh face girl. I only do makeup if I'm going to an event. That's the only time you will catch me in makeup. Other than that, I am a skincare girl. In addition to me not having any kids and being the last one standing, I have 19 nieces and nephews. And yes, I am the cool aunt. Sometimes I like to think that I am a little YN when I be having my goals in my mouth and certain type of music that I listen to. I have the suburban hood girl complex, if you will. I have lived in Florida and Georgia. I went to school at Valdosta State University. Go Blazers. In college, I worked at the dining hall and would scan people in, and I would work the front desk. Everybody can afford that meal plan, and I hate that colleges do that, so. I think I'm gonna do skin tint versus foundation. And I did already prime my face. This is the primer I used. This is my favorite primer. I've tried the Milk, I've tried e.l.f., I've tried all of that. Smashbox. That girl. I like to take a little flat brush and just dab it in. Since music is playing in the background, I will give you guys my favorite artists. I love Chris Brown, Drake, and my favorite artist of all time is 21 Savage. Honorable mentions: Future, Gunna, Kalani, Summer Walker, Megan. I Also love Tory Lanez, and I know, don't beat me up in the comments. Grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. After my dad retired, we moved from Japan to California, lived in Orange County, and now I live in Atlanta. I know this video is a little chaotic. I really don't give facts about myself like that, and I'm kind of jumping all over the place. Excuse me if I'm a little nervous. I don't really talk to the camera either. I've been seriously making content since 2023. I really find myself just loving it and posting. They didn't lie when they said being in the 2,000 to about 8,000 follower range. I really just post as if it's my diary. And honestly, if I don't blow up ever, I'm okay with that, because I use TikTok as just like a diary, if you will. For a long time when I did my makeup, I used to not put makeup on my forehead. I don't know why I did that, but it worked. If you ever used to do that, please drop it in your comments if you never used to put makeup on your forehead, because I thought it was weird at first, but apparently a lot of girls, that's a thing. I love to travel, and I think that comes from being a military brat and traveling growing up and moving. Like 24/7 when I'm at home. I like to think that I can sing, but you can't have it all, right? You can't dance, be cute, do makeup, make money, have a fat ass and sing. It's pick and choose. I know I can't sing. I just like to think that I can. And I realized that the skin tint may be a little dark. It's cooler, and my skin tint is actually made from my summer color, but we gonna make it work. I actually wear the skin tint any time of the year, and I like the skin tint because it makes me look a little dewy. I'm gonna take the Kofi concealers. I'm gonna do the darker one outside, a little bit on the inside, lightest one on the very, very inner corner. What's crazy is I do my makeup and I truly still don't know what I'm doing. I just throw something on my face and call it a day, honestly. Like I said, I'm the only sibling without any kids, but I have 19 nieces and nephews. I also have a god baby, which is the cutest little cheerleader there is. I am going to a birthday party tonight. It is a all black event, so that's the thing too. Like I said, y'all, I just be throwing stuff on my eyes, so I really don't know how to do the whole little smoky fit, but we're gonna figure it out. I assume I just stack on some darker shadow. Okay, it's getting a little bit darker. This is the perfect time to do your eyeshadow though, since your concealer needs to dry down. I feel like that's a good smoke. I feel like that's as good as it's gonna get tonight. I am a gold girly versus silver. I feel like gold really complements my skin. I do have a regular job. I do think I want to put a little bit of gold up here. I am a big kid at heart, so I love all things Disney, animated movies. Anybody who's watching this who knows me, I want y'all to drop in the comments my favorite movie. This is gonna determine who knows me for real. I'll give you time. If you said Hercules, you're correct. To know me is to know that that is my ultimate favorite movie. Those muses had no business singing like that back in the day. We're gonna use this little brush to blend this in. Honorable mention is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I watch those two movies faithfully, no matter the time of the year. Hercules is my comfort movie, so anytime I'm feeling stressed, sad, extra happy, need to relax, whatever the case may be, Hercules will be on my TV. Fun fact that really a lot of people don't know, even people who are really close to me. I played in a movie when I was probably 12 or 13. It is very low budget. If you can find it on the internet, I would be shocked. But it's called Unforgiven Sins. It came out like 2000, anywhere between 2005, 2007. Something I think about often, Breezy Bow. Without a doubt, like I was just talking to my sister about this the other day. I will sit, close my eyes, and reminisce on that day. From the beginning of the day that I woke up to the very end of the day. It was blissful. So now that this is dried down a little bit, I played every sport growing up except for probably softball. I cheered pretty much all my life. I played basketball for maybe 2 weeks. I did soccer for a season. I did gymnastics, swim team, tennis. Only other thing that I don't think I did is track. I hate running. And today in my fitness journey, I quite literally hate running. You know, I just realized I forgot to do my transitions. Okay. So that's the other thing. When you do your concealer, you can crease your eye. I do like to go in with just a tad bit more on the inner corner. Literally a dot. I like it to be bright. Because I crease under my eyes a lot, what I like to do is leave my head like this without the creases. And you gotta move kind of fast with this. I take my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder and just the powder really helps it and stops it from creasing so badly. Now while that's sitting, I'm going to contour. Plan on traveling this year about 4 times, if not more. I'm actually going out of the country in February. I am the type of friend where my friends always call me for advice. I am the therapist of the group, if you will. I can see certain situations from different points of views, and I guess my friends love me for that. I really hope this girl don't marry Thug, but you know, a girl gonna do what she want. These blushes, e.l.f., amazing. I didn't think I would like them, but they are so pigmented and beautiful. It's a girl on here. She just tried the brown eyelashes. I don't know her name. She wasn't lying when she said, get this. I've had this powder puff for so long. Wash it, all that stuff. The Sephora collection powder puff. Best powder puff ever. Really like to get under that eye. And I basically just kind of set anywhere I put concealer for real. While that is sitting, I am going to do a little bit more to my eyes. It is storming outside, but not that hard. Just show them up. Yeah, I like that. I know I look crazy right now. This is when I bronze a little bit and I darken up my face. I take my bronzer and I go all over my face. This is when it comes together, guys. So other than that, I love to cook. I like to go over my blush one more time with the Fenty. It's a little bit more like ruby pink. I use the Anastasia Glow It for the highlights. Now the dilemma that I have is, do I want to go red lip or pink lip? Do not do it under my eyes. And while that's drying down, I'm gonna put some glue on my lashes. R.I.P. PNB. Before I close up my glue, crazy enough, I like to go in and re-put my moles back on my face. And yes, I really do have beauty marks right there. I actually have more, but I don't want to put all of those. It's a little bit of a lighter brown, but not that much. This is Honey. After that, I do a Morphe Whipped. And then I do another Morphe Drip Glass Lip Gloss. Beige Beam. Now, do I want kids? I do. Do I want a family? I do. I just want it with the right person. Until then, Soraya is doing Soraya. And I'm loving my 30s right now. I am gonna tightline my waterline with the brown pencil. Yep, and that is the finished look. And that is a little bit about me. If you guys want to know more, or if you want me to do another one like this, I know this was a little chaotic and not the best, but let me know.